Of 200 years of tradition, Chilton begins its third century of educating this country's young students. Preparing them.
Okay, I got the coats hung, and I slipped the girl a buck to get the really good hangers. You know, the ones with the dry cleaning foam strips still attached. Why are you frowning? Are you nervous?
What? No, I mean, yes. Paris is supposed to be here, and she's not.
Well, maybe she's just had a clothing crisis.
Maybe.
Do you want to call her?
I did, no answer.
I'm sure she's fine. There's traffic. Just relax.
Okay.
There you are.
Hi, Grandpa, you came.
Of course I came. I wouldn't miss my granddaughter talking on national TV. That's quite a nice turnout you have here.
Yes, well, we're very proud of the number of people who have nothing to do on a Friday night.
Your mind never tires for a moment, does it?
It will once people start talking.
Charming.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go track down some coffee because there's no way they're not serving coffee at this thing. I'll be right back. Relax. She'll be here.
Rory, you and Paris should get ready. You're going on next. Richard, I didn't know you were coming. How are you?
Very, very well, Hanlon.
Wonderful. Here, let me find you a seat.
I'm also with my daughter.
Well, then let me find you two seats. Rory, where's Paris?
I don't know. I haven't seen her, and I called her house.
Oh, dear. Well, I hope you know both parts.
Okay, great.
You are going to be wonderful. Trust me. Now, did anyone ever tell you to picture the audience in their underwear?
Yes.
Well, don't do it. I did it once, and I had nightmares for a week. Bulgarians in Speedos.
Say no more.
Hey, they're rounding us up. Is she here yet?
No.
Oh, well, oh, there she is.
Where? Oh, thank you, God.
Okay, be great. We'll see you afterward.
Where have you been? Paris? You okay?
And it is with great pleasure that I introduce two young ladies that epitomize the very best of what Chilton has to offer.
Paris, are you okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Paris Geller and Rory Gilmore.
Apply yourself. Get all the education you can, but then do something. Don't just stand there. Make it happen. Lee Iacocca. Education's purpose is to replace an empty mind with an open one. Malcolm Forbes. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. Oscar Wilde. These are only three of many countless views on the expansion of the human mind. I personally believe in all of them, and fortunately for me, so does Chilton. An institution not just because of age and standing, but because of ideas. Because it encourages ideas and it will accept nothing less than everything you have to give. This is the place where our lives start.
You know, it's funny, me standing here before you right now. I've thought about nothing else for 4 years but this school. This big, important school with all of its history and tradition and really super teachers. And I dedicated myself to it completely, heart and soul, believing in its power, believing in its ability to get me where I needed to go. Harvard. I thought of nothing else. Many of you out there can attest to that fact. I was on my way and nothing could stop me. And here's the really funny thing. After 4 years of slaving away, I go home today and I found this. I'm not going to Harvard. I got the tiny envelope. The one that reads, "Sorry, Paris, we're not interested. Try again next year. Love, Harvard." And the thing that's really funny here is, who in the world deserves to go to Harvard more than me? Have you seen how hard I've worked over these past 4 years? I mean, can anyone here believe that I'm not going to Harvard? I can't. I'm not going to Harvard. I am not going to Harvard. I had sex, but I'm not going to Harvard. Okay, and I have to tell you that if you asked me which of those two events I thought would be the least likely to happen, it would not be the not going to Harvard.
Thank you, and good night.
I'm being punished. I had sex, so now I don't get to go to Harvard.
Paris, come on.
She's never had sex. She'll probably go to Harvard. She's a shoo-in. Pack your chastity belt, Gilmore. You're going to Harvard.
Come on.